It is it's your boy Ty back here with another video. And guys, in this video today, we're going to be talking about the new Season 2 Eerie players, as well as some of the Season 2 select cards coming to NBA 2K23 MyTEAM tomorrow. Now, I said Series 2 Eerie players, but it's actually the Series 2 New Frontier players coming tomorrow. So it's not Eerie. I apologize for saying that. It is the New Frontier set. Now, what really is this? Well, in our first Series 1 set, okay, we saw Moses Malone lock in as well as Isaiah Thomas. Now, the diamond lock-ins for these sets are going to be Mikhail Bridges and Kyle Kuzma. And I think if you lock in all 4 of those sets, I think, if I'm correct, then you will get Pete Maravich. Now, we're going to be breaking down all of these cards today in this video. Before I dive into it, guys, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, make sure you smash that subscribe button as we're on the road towards 110,000 subscribers. So I'm mainly going to be talking about the diamonds and Pink Diamond Pete Maravich that we do see today. But, I mean, you know, as far as, like, even the Ami Dan Issel, he might be okay as well. Now, one thing I've seen all along is, and I've heard it from a lot of my team players, is Kyle Kuzma's release is literally incredible. So, I'm shooting around with it right now, and just go do yourself a favor and shoot around with Kyle Kuzma. His release is so quick. It's so easy to time, and it's so easy to green. So, yes, guys, Kyle Kuzma in my team, he's going to be good. He's going to be really good. And when I say that, no, I mean it. Now, worth the lock-in, I would still say probably not, because he's probably going to be really expensive. But here's what to expect from Kyle Kuzma. Release-wise, really good, really quick. Combine that with the fact that he's going to be 6'9", with a 7-foot wingspan that has the ability to play small forward. That's just crazy to me. If his release is, you know, going to be this good, if he's that tall, if his wingspan is that long, all he needs is a little bit of defense, and he's going to be elite. I mean, it's that simple. Let's go back to 2K22 and see if we saw a Kyle Kuzma early on in my team at all. I don't think we did. You know, the first Kyle Kuzma we saw was this one. But if we get a Kyle Kuzma that looks stat-wise like this, I don't even know what the Evo is, but let's say stat-wise looks somewhat like this, he might play. And the reason for him playing is a lot of it has to do with how good and quick his release is. Because I'm tired, and a lot of people are probably too, of having these slow releases on the court. I mean, what's the point of having a slow release on the court when you can have Kyle Kuzma on the court, who literally is going to green everything with such a quick release? What's the point of having a slow release on the court? 6'9", 7-foot wingspan. The dude is going to be Zeus in my team. I'm just throwing that out there for you guys. Don't be surprised if Kyle Kuzma is one of the best small forwards in the entire game. On the other side of things, we see Mikhail Bridges. Now, kind of polar opposites in a way, right? Mikhail Bridges obviously is going to be way better on the defensive end of the court. We know that. 6'6", 7'2" wingspan. Mikhail Bridges is definitely a small forward. Kuzma, I could see if you wanted to play Kuzma at that power forward position. Now, for Mikhail Bridges, his release, it's pretty quick and it's pretty smooth, okay? That's what I would say. It's not necessarily Kyle Kuzma quick, but it's pretty quick, okay? That's the one thing I would say. He shoots it really in front of his body, though, so I'm wondering if that's going to make it easy to contest. I guess only time will tell for Mikhail Bridges. But with that all being said, Mikhail Bridges, normal release time and normal leaner. Now, for Kyle Kuzma, as far as his leaner is concerned, he's got the normal leaner as well. Basic dribble 6 for Kyle Kuzma. We'll see if those change, and that's obviously going to matter. For Mikhail Bridges, he's got normal dribble style. Again, those things might change. But both Kyle Kuzma and Mikhail Bridges are probably going to be really good. Kuzma is going to be the better overall card. I'm throwing that out there right now. But as far as like a primary on-ball defender, Mikhail Bridges might be up there. He really might. Because, I mean, when you go to Mikhail Bridges, and even when you look at his tendencies, those aren't great. But they could possibly change. So that's just something to kind of think about and keep in the back of your minds. If Mikhail Bridges' tendencies do change, which, I mean, they might, you're probably looking at even a better card in my team. Last but not least, Pete Maravich. Now, I don't think we're going to have a Pete Maravich yet of this year. But let's rewind to last year's Pete Maravich, okay? And let's talk about the Pink Diamond Pistol Pete we saw on October 26th of last year. Now, basically the same time frame, so I expect Pistol Pete to look basically pretty similar to this. Now, he might be a little better, might be a little worse, probably going to be relatively similar. Does Pistol Pete play in my team? That's the first question people are going to ask. Over guys like John Wall, Russell Westbrook? No. Okay? A lot of people are going to disagree with that and say, Pistol Pete's 6'5". He's going to be absolutely incredible. My comeback to that is going to be, okay, even if Pistol Pete has a good release, even if his dribbling is incredible, he's got 38 interior with a 41 strength. Now, I'm going to dribble a little bit with Pistol Pete, and honestly, his dribble sigs, they look solid, right? I'm not going to sit here and slander them. Like, they look okay. When it comes down to Pistol's release, it's what it was last year, which, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, that's valuable, right? Having that Ray Allen base of last year, which I don't know what it's called this year, whatever it is absolutely smooth. But having whatever base this is, it's literally so chick. So he's going to have that. He's got the normal leaner. Offensively speaking, at the point guard position, he's going to give us something we really haven't had since Steph Curry, which is that 3-hunter type of player. Does this change the game? I don't necessarily know. But what I will say is Pistol Pete's going to be cheesy. People are going to be green in 30s consistently with Pistol Pete. And I would not totally be surprised if a guy like Pistol Pete changes the meta of my team. Now, do I think he does? Probably not, because I still don't think, unless if his interior is like a 70, then I obviously changes things. But if Pistol Pete's interior, let's say, is like a 38, I still don't think he plays over a guy like John Wall, right? His driving dunk's not going to be great, which is going to hurt the card, but his ability to shoot threes, like I'm just shooting and shooting around with him right now, his ability to knock down threes is going to change the game at the point guard position, at least in my opinion. Now, he's 6'5", which, again, does help him on the interior. But that, if he does get like a 40 interior, that's definitely going to hurt the card. So, normally, like, with these drops, I don't get too excited because, you know, like, I'm just going to pull up the My Team mode right now. Normally, when we see these, it's nothing too, like, game-breaking. Kyle Kuzma, I'm telling you guys, has the potential to be that good in my team. I'm telling you guys that right now. Now, as far as the other guys, I mean, Moses Malone is usable. He's really good. But as far as everyone else, like Isaiah Thomas wasn't good. We can go back to season 1 and look at some of the other cards we saw. You know, Jaylen Brown was good. Mullen was okay. Caleb wasn't great. Jokic was bad. D'Lo was bad. Siakam was okay. Gervin was okay. Granger not good. So it's like we haven't really seen a lot of these lock-ins be very good. And so when we do get a guy like Pistol Pete, Mikhail Bridges, and Kyle Kuzma, that's exciting to me, okay? As well as, you know, who knows what that Ami Dan Issel looks like. Maybe he is indeed going to be really solid in my team. So, I mean, as I look ahead for tomorrow, obviously we're going to see more than just these, but the collection rewards is really what you're locking in for. And I think you get solid players, especially with Kyle Kuzma and Pete Maravich. Mikhail Bridges, again, you know what you're going to get, a great 3-and-D option. But Kyle Kuzma and Pete Maravich aren't just average. Those cards are really, really good and really solid in NBA 2K23 MyTEAM. We'll see what their stats badges look like tomorrow. But to say I'm excited about these is kind of rare. But hey, I'm excited about these cards coming ahead of tomorrow's drop. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. And have a blessed day.